A judge demands answers about missing money records. Tension rises fast. Judge Simpson pushes hard in judge file, and things get intense.
I cannot hear her.
That was my fault.
That was your fault? Yep. Figures.
Yeah.
All right. Counsel, can you state your appearance?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Attorney Samantha Sprague, P81931, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
Your name?
Sabrina Jackson.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right, where are we on her case?
Yes, Your Honor. There is an attorney that has filed a limited scope of engagement in this matter. We have been in discussions. There is a belief that Hawk has stated to the legal aid individual that there is a payment that's been made to the property. My client has not received that, and so we're respectfully requesting a 2-week adjournment in order for us to review that alleged payment and see if we can locate it.
Hold on, just so that I'm clear, you believe there was a payment made?
So I filed with an exhibit before court today of the correspondence between the Hawk representative and myself. She said there was an EFT payment made on, I have an extra one here, if you had it in time. But it was saying how there was EFT payment made on the 1st for $3,000. However, there's a check block on my account. So I guess I don't know if the payment wasn't able to be made through directly. So right now we're just trying to find out what happened to it.
Okay, so this is why, say it again, why we need Amy. Because I have a spreadsheet that they provided to me. The spreadsheet for your case, I'll make sure I'm looking, has nothing. It doesn't even say that there was a check sent and that it. Mr. Fantera, make a note of that for that next. This is precisely what I was talking about. This is just it doesn't make any sense because well, counsel, you think that
I did receive a copy of the email, Your Honor, and I do believe that Hawk that there's a discrepancy somewhere. My client has checked their records. They do not show receipt of it whatsoever. Additionally, no promissory letter was provided to my client, which is why they had initiated the writ. We're willing for the 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'll adjourn it out 2 weeks, but just so that everybody's clear, what you're telling me would fit with what's on this sheet and not what Miss Jackson is telling me. Because she's telling me the 3,000 went. This sheet is telling me there's nothing, which is exactly what you got. So, okay, never mind. I could be on my soapbox all day, and I'm just not going to do that. Because this is a wrong way to treat people. And these people need to understand that this is a court. And I get they're trying to help folks, but they really need to help folks. And sometimes we need a real live person to help me with that. Otherwise, I'll just start evicting people and then they got to play catch up. Okay, I'm
not me. He's
okay. Not you.
I'm kidding. No, it's just been really frustrating. Like even for this court case, I never got anything in the mail. I never got any notifications. I've called, I reached out. It hasn't been any correspondence. I've tried to do my due diligence of what I had to do on my end, but it's scary. I have 2 small children now. Seeing notes like that.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Why I was kind of.
Thank you so much.
That's why just so that you know where part of my, I'll call it frustration comes from is there's a monthly meet first Wednesday and we find out the courts, the judges find out by email that instead of having a real person here that could tell us something and investigate it, that we get this printout of what's going on in everybody's case. And my feeling on that is that's just wrong, because if you didn't show up and tell me or couldn't somehow articulate it, there'd be an eviction. They don't get that.
It wasn't easy.
Huh?
It wasn't easy. It was not an easy process, but yeah.
No, I got you. And it just, no, you can send me a piece of paper, but I'm dealing with you. Miss Jackson, I'll just tell you this. Between now and then, certainly nothing's going to happen to you.
Thank you.
We're going to figure it all out. I'm not going to let anything happen to you.
I appreciate it.
And that's before my next meeting, which will be the 6th. So mark that date, Mr. Fantera, because they're going to hear from me. This should not happen, ever. The court calls the case, Asylum Farm. So it's Travis, is it Ackerman? Did I pronounce that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Wow.
No,
I know.
people don't.
Hey, it's
Surprising. Good.
no, it's okay. It's a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. And Nicole Meltzer, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's Ackerman. It's not changed.
My wife now, yeah, we are married. So.
When did that happen?
Oh,
September 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
years ago this September, yeah.
Oh. I think I can still say congratulations, right?
Thank you very much.
Couple. All right. Where are we on this?
Your Honor, I emailed over to the court a proposed consent judgment that sets forth terms that defendants had proposed, I believe, to Patty and then also to my office. I don't know if they've had an opportunity to review that document yet, but it sets forth some payment arrangements with a final payment that encompasses the May rent. I believe it was May 15th was the final date, if memory serves me.
Yes, May 15th is the final date. Why don't I give this to you and I'll pass your matter briefly. If you can read it, you may have to squint at small print on paragraph 10. But if you can go through it right now, that's fine too. No, that's fine. They can go through it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, this would be the first that we're seeing this, Your Honor. So we just want to clarify a couple details. Am I correct?
Go ahead.
Is this stating that if the full rental amount is not paid by 4/20, that eviction would proceed?
No, it indicates that if you were to default on any of the payments, then after April 20th, they could proceed with an order of eviction. So your first payment on the payment arrangement was originally supposed to be today. I pushed it to Monday in light of it now being 4:30. And so your first payment would be due Monday. Your second payment would be due the 17th, which I think was the date you guys originally put in there. If you guys defaulted on those payments after April 20th, your landlord could seek the order of eviction. If you made every single payment that's set forth in there, but you missed your final payment, your landlord could seek the order of eviction at that point. And at that point, we're well beyond the April 20th date. So they won't seek the order of eviction so long as you pay the amount that was agreed upon on the date that was agreed.
Completely understand. Thank you so much for the clarification. Yeah, I think they're agreeing to our terms.
Is that what I'm understanding? They're agreeing to our terms that we emailed.
Pardon?
I'm sorry. Are they agreeing
Just-
to our terms that we emailed them?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
awesome.
fantastic.
Sorry. Thank
Okay,
you.
that's great.
Exactly what happened.
Okay. Yeah, and being that it is 4:35, we do have my workers' comp check. We will be depositing that immediately. And yeah, so by Monday, we will have that next payment to you, Patty and team.
Okay. All right. Great. You have any other? I need the judgment for me. You have any questions?
No, I just want to go on the record that my job did terminate me as I'm on workers' comp as well. So we are working on that as well. currently.
Couple slight
So
variables.
on Tuesday, they also terminated after I broke my wrist at work. So
When did you break it?
March
broke it
30th.
March 30th.
She was terminated on April 6th.
So but
Just a slight
and a
variable. but
broken wrist.
Nothing that we can't manage.
That's it. All right. So I will sign this if you have no other questions. I would advise you that you're unrepresented by counsel. You'll have 3 business days to think about this.
Okay.
If there's some legal reason, some right you didn't assert, or some confusion on your part, you could file a motion with the court within those 3 business days.
Okay.
Doesn't mean I'd set it aside, but you have that right to ask that I give you some relief from it. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
One question, where do we pay? Do we pay to the court?
Oh, don't pay me. Pay.
Okay.
Patty and the team. Okay.
Okay.
Absolutely. We will be doing
Right.
that. Yes, absolutely.
So
Thank you for working with us. We really appreciate it.
Okay. I'm glad that all worked out for you guys.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
Okay, and it's Ackerman, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Ackerman, you guys have a great weekend.
You as well, sir.
Right.
Have a great
Yeah. Take care of that wrist.
Working on it.
All right. Style Farms,